Hi, I'm Lillian Wachters. I do a lot of plays and musicals. And in order to be in all those plays and musicals, I have to audition. And that's one of the weakest points for me. And I've been on a lot of auditions. Some are good, some are bad. I audition for plays, musicals, commercials, short films. But the one audition I will never forget was the one I was most nervous for, and it was also my first audition. It was my freshman year of high school, and I heard from my brother's girlfriend at the time that the upcoming auditions for the fall musical were Bye Bye Birdie. And I'd always wanted to be in a show, and she encouraged me to audition. I'd always been interested, and I loved to sing, and I was taking voice lessons at the time. But I was always too nervous in middle school to audition for all the plays that they were doing then. But it was high school, and I was a big girl, so it was time for me to do what I wanted. So and also, Phantom of the Opera had just come out, and I was obsessed with that musical, so I really wanted to get into it. So I decided to go for it. I picked out my audition song, I picked out my little outfit, and when it came to the day of the audition, I was so nervous. I not only had to sing my song in front of all these people I didn't know. It was the musical director, the choreographer, and the director. I was so nervous. When I got on stage, you couldn't even hear me sing. I was so embarrassed. After that was over, I realized that we had to do a dance audition, and I hadn't danced since I was in elementary school. So needless to say, I left the audition feeling pretty terrible about myself. The next day was callbacks. Callbacks are basically the director getting everyone they're interested in for the show to come back and see more of them. And basically, if you get a callback, if you don't get a callback, that usually means that you're not in the show. I waited all day in anticipation to see if I was called back, and when the list finally was up, I wasn't on it. I was really disappointed. I knew I didn't do very well, but there was always that hope. The next day was the day the cast list went up. I had to check, even though I knew it was pretty hopeless. We all filed into the PAC, the Performing Arts Center, and we all looked at the door, and on the very bottom of the list was my name. And it was spelled wrong, and it didn't even have the last name, but I was in the show. I didn't know then, but that show changed my life. Not only have I done nonstop theater ever since, it is currently my major and such a big part of my life. I met all my friends. I had friends all through high school. They were all from theater. And if it wasn't for that show, I would probably never have been friends with my best friend Maya, who is also now such a big part of my life. Throughout the rest of my high school career and up to now, my life has revolved around theater. I found my passion. There isn't a day that goes by that theater isn't in my life, whether it's a class I'm taking or a rehearsal at night. Right now, I'm taking 4 classes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, theater classes, and every night except for Thursday, I have rehearsal. Theater has shaped who I am today. I work in the morning so I can perform at night. I don't know who I would be or where I would be without it. The moral of this story is that someone took a chance on me even though they couldn't hear me. And I got out of my comfort zone, and it has made me who I am today. So you never know what opportunity around the corner will change your life.